There's an anxiety you can't trace back to anything, not because something went wrong. It's that dull background noise feeling. You're behind. You're not where you should be. Someone your age should already have certain things by now. You haven't fully lived by that should, but it's always there. You've been calling that having your own ideas. But consider this. Have you ever actually questioned the should itself? We have a deep misconception about what it means to be controlled. We imagine control works like this. Someone tells you what to do. You comply or resist. Control happens at the level of behavior. Your inner life stays free. So as long as I didn't fully go along with it, I wasn't controlled. But there's another kind of control that doesn't care at all what you do. What it cares about is the framework through which you perceive things. In 1967, Guy Debord wrote, "All of life in societies where modern conditions of production prevail presents itself as an immense accumulation of spectacles." He wasn't saying capital made a lot of advertisements. He was saying the object of control had shifted away from your behavior toward your sense of reality itself. What counts as normal? What counts as falling behind? What a person at your stage of life is supposed to look like? He called this the spectacle, not a billboard, not an algorithmic feed. The spectacle is a pre-installed coordinate system, one that has already defined the meaning of every point on the map before you begin to think. You're in your 30s and not married. You feel the pressure. You've been working for 2 years without a promotion. There's a low-level panic. You live somewhere that doesn't feel permanent. You call it a transitional phase. But transitional toward what exactly? Have you ever asked who set the destination? These three things seem unrelated, but they share the same mechanism. There is a map that has marked for every age where you're supposed to be standing. You never chose that map, but you've been using it to measure how far you've come. Here's where it gets important. You have resisted these things. You haven't fully gone along with them. Every time someone brings it up, there's a reluctance in you. You've taken that as evidence that the map hasn't fully gotten inside you. But the spectacle has never needed to fully get inside you. It only needs you to resist within its framework. You resist getting married, but you've never questioned the premise that marriage is something requiring a schedule. You resist the promotion timeline, but you've silently accepted the judgment that 2 years without one means falling behind. You're playing the role of the rebel on a stage someone else built. The stage is still theirs. Your resistance never left the map. It only made you walk it a little more slowly. Real escape isn't rejecting the answer. It's suddenly noticing that the question itself was installed. Not, when will I get married? But, why am I using this question to measure myself? Not, am I getting promoted fast enough? But, whose standard is this speed? That noticing is just a hairline crack, not an awakening, not a revelation, just a moment where you think for a while and then find yourself realizing, I never chose this map. In that moment, you're standing outside the coordinate system for the first time, looking in. That one look is already the hardest part.